Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
The action has already started. You, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'm going to pick Moutinho. I call him the ferret because he could...
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Pedro Neto. Oh, shooting chance! Ziyech. Pulisic. Kovacic. Pulisic. Gets it back. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Kovacic. And it's Ziyech. Pulisic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pulisic simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Moutinho just brushed off the ball there. Ziyech. Forward it goes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Goes direct to the front line. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Conte. And here's Ziyech. Werner. He's in! Real chance! It's there!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Well played, he saw that coming. Kovacic. Werner. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment.
Thiago Silva with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Dendoncker tries to stroke it through. And it's Ziyech. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Moutinho. Ziyech looks to thread it through. Gets it back. Rudiger. Werner. Could be... And the shot! Dendoncker. Hoists it forward. And it's Ziyech. Ziyech. That's really nice. Now, what next? Cleared without complication. Battles to win it back. And it's played forward. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And it's Chilwell. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Ziyech did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Kante with a definite fell there. Adama Traore. Oh, the ball's come loose! Pulisic. Ball's out on the left now. Looking to get within range. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Kovacic gets it back. Conte. Ziyech. The finish! Oh, that was close. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Thiago Silva does well to read it and intercepts. Kovacic. And it's Ziyech. Pulisic. He's still separated by the game's only goal. And here's big chance! is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's put paid to a promising move. He's through. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Conte. It's a loose ball. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Coutinho plays it forward. The message is clear, none shall pass. Werner threads one through, cuts it out. Raul. Back to the keeper. Thiago Silva. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their...
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. The talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Just brushed off the ball there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The changes then in quick succession. Werner taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager is probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know...
He's gone for it! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And it's Ziyech. Abraham! He's had a shot! Pulisic! And that would have won it.
Pulisic really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
The changes then in quick succession. Away from immediate danger. Has a hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Chelsea really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Chilwell tries to get it forward quickly. Over to the left. Pulisic! It's a fine challenge, and it goes his way. Played towards the front men. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Hits one! Can he dig out a shot? looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. How do you look back?